My name is Rose Cowan, and for 20 years I lived the life of an obese, invisible woman. My weight spiraled out of control after I married and started having my children. At my heaviest, I weighed 310 pounds, and I wore a size men's 4X t-shirt. But no matter how heavy I got, I just couldn't lose the weight. In January 2006, my doctor sent me to the hospital. I was in danger of having a massive stroke. For the first time, I realized that my fat was not just a layer that I wore like a big oversized jacket, but it had become invasive and it was actually killing me slowly. The day I got home from the hospital, I put on a pair of my son's old running shoes and I started walking. I researched how people had achieved massive weight loss and, most importantly, how did they keep it off? I had my moment of clarity and decided I love my children more than food. With this mantra, I was able to lose 150 pounds. Today, I am the mother of my 7 children that I always wanted to be, both inside and out.
All right, before we ask Rose to come out, we have our wonderful nutritionist, Joy Bauer, here to tell us about her eating habits. Hey.
Hi, sweetie.
I love how she said, I love my kids more than I love food. And she said that throughout her entire weight loss journey. And one of the things I'm going to show you is something that so many people who struggle with their weight can relate to. In her heavier days, she ate nothing during the day. All she did was drink diet soda, nothing.
So she's wondering why the weight's not coming on, if that's what she's doing.
After the kids went to bed, she would eat nachos, she would eat ice cream, chips, cookies, refried beans. So she was consuming about 2,400 calories just after everybody went to bed, right? So now she eats throughout the entire day. She's addicted to these protein shakes that she puts together. So she'll have a protein shake with a peach for breakfast. For lunch, a protein shake with a big plate of vegetables with some light dressing. She snacks on cottage cheese and beans and peas. And, you know, really, the idea here is she's fueling throughout the whole entire day. She went from 2,400 calories to 1,600 calories.
That adds up, boy.
And you also think if you're drinking Diet Coke all day, you can afford to pig out at night. You think that?
Oh, it's a whole mentality game,
But it's also full of chemicals.
Yeah.
All right, well, let's see. Okay, we got to see Rose, because this is Rose before.
She is whippled.
She is? Come on, Rose. Let's see the new you.
Come on, Rose.
Whoa! Oh, my God. Hello? Wait a second. Wait a second. Are you serious?
Unbelievable.
And your hair's different, too. The whole deal's different. How long did it take you, Rose, to drop all that weight?
Well, it took me about 12 months to lose 100 pounds, my first 100 pounds.
That's
and then I continued working, and, you know, it was a lot slower, but the second year I lost another 50.
How did you stay focused? Because that's one of those things you could easily fall off the wagon and, you know, start on this stuff again.
Well, when it hit me, I really had that moment of clarity that some people kind of talk about as their aha moment or whatever. But for me, it really was like a light switch. And I just really made conscious the idea that I love my children more than food. And so I wrote it on a marker erase board. I put it on my refrigerator, and I walked with that thought as a mantra.
Wow.
So I would, you know, kind of say that to myself every day, all day long, that no food tastes as good as healthy feels. And just kept my kids, you know, and just every moment I could breathe more and do more, I felt so much better.
And what do they say to you now?
It's really funny because I show my kids the pictures, like, you know, my heavy pictures, and my children are like, Mom, you weren't that big. I'm always like, do you think I photoshopped that?
And you toned up, too, because that's the trouble when you have a lot of weight to lose. It's hard to get toned as well, right?
Yeah, I definitely, and I started out only being able to walk, you know, like 2 blocks because I had a bad back and stuff, and I just continue to say, you know, I'm going to fight through this thing, I'm going to win, and increase that slowly to where I started walking and running, and then I started switching it up with weights on alternating days and things so that...
She's a rock.
Rose, you're
She's a rock.
Rose, thank you so much. Congratulations.
Great
news. Good for
so
you.
Great. And if you know someone who should be a member of the Joy Fit Club, go to our website, klgandhoda.com, and let us know.